بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه وبارك وسلم. Let's all be in the dua together. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمنا اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك آمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ الحمد لله. How's the Ramadan going? Everybody okay? Everybody is sticking to the Ramadan goals? I hope you have made your goals at least. And then after you made your goals, inshallah, hopefully on point, inshallah. Allah, Bismillah. Let's quickly summarize where we are, and then we will mark your work together, inshallah, just to make sure we're all on the same page. So we are doing sentences. What's a sentence in Arabic? A sentence in Arabic is a jumla. A sentence is a jumla. Okay. And in Arabic, how many types of sentences do we get? 2. What are they? Jumlatul ismiya and al-jumlatul fi'liya. So we have a noun-based sentence and we have a verb-based sentence. They say together the Arabic names: al-jumlatul ismiya and al-jumlatul fi'liya. Ismiya is obviously a noun-based sentence, we haven't done yet, and fi'liya is a verb-based sentence. A verb-based sentence. Okay. So the basics of a sentence is simple. There's always looking for 3 parts of a verb-based sentence. Now 3 parts. So on the screen it says Nasara al-Muslimu at-Taliba. What are the 3 parts I'm looking for? It's jumlatul fi'liya. So the first thing I'm looking for is the fi'l. If I see a fi'l, I have jumlatul fi'liya. So do I see a fi'l there? Nasara. Nasara. When I find the fi'l, what's the next thing I'm looking for? Who did the helped? So for me to find the fa'il, how do I find the fa'il? Where do I look? Do you may think, well, was it Eli or Eli? What do we decide? But Eli sounds so fancy, eh? Eli sounds more humble. What do you think? Because Eli sounds like, like another dimension. Okay, Eli or Eli. What does Eli stand for? In, left, inside. Sound familiar? So vaguely. We'll come to it inshallah. In other words, the doer can be where? At the end. It could have been Nasaru. They helped, and I can see a wow at the end there, and Alif, I can see at the end there. Or it could have been Nasarta. You, one male, helped, I see a ta at the end there. Or it could be Nasarna, the na at the end, we helped. So it could be at the end there. So I look at the end, I see in there, I see nothing there, I can see nothing there. Okay, if I see nothing there, at the end, where do I look next? Left. I look to the left of the word. What am I looking for on the left? I'm looking for the fa'il. What hal will it be in? So I'm looking for a word in raf'un. Do I find a word in raf'un? Yes. Which word is in raf'un? Al-Muslimu is in raf'un, and I found the fa'il. When I find the fa'il, what do? Stop. You don't look anymore inside, because then you're going to get confused. Okay. You're going to get confused. So when you find it, you just stop. I found the fa'il. Alhamdulillah. So, Nasara al-Muslimu, the Muslim helped. The Muslim helped. What's the next part I'm looking for? The done upon the object. In Arabic it's called what? Altogether? Maf'ulun bihi. Again, Maf'ulun bihi. Who is the action done to? So the Maf'ulun bihi will always be in what hal? In Nasb. Always will be in Nasb. So the Maf'ulun bihi will always be in Nasb. So I see a word in Nasb, so I know the Muslim helped the student. The Muslim helped the student. So a very basic lesson. Lesson is simple. When you have a verb, you look for the fa'il. The fa'il will always be in raf'un. Just to give you even a clue, even if the fa'il is inside and you can't see it, that thing hiding away inside is still in raf'un. Does that make sense? That huwa inside hiding away there, that's also raf'un. If it's attached, nasarta, nasarti, nasartu, nasarna, nasarna, that thing at the end there is always in raf'un. The fa'il is always in raf'un. Okay, so the basic number one is you have a verb. Number two is you look for the fa'il, the fa'il. And you look in three places. You look at the end, you look on the left. If you don't find it on the end, the left, you assume it to be inside. Last thing is that you look for the maf'ulun bihi. The maf'ulun bihi will be nasb. If you know that, then you're comfortable with jumlatul fi'liyah. You're comfortable with jumlatul fi'liyah. So let's revise quickly here. Nasara ar-rajulu at-talibah. Translation. What's happening here? The man helped the student. Next one. Let's read the next one together. Daraba at-taliba al-waladu. Translation. Not helped, the boy. The boy hit the student. Number three. Nasara al-muslimuna al-walada. Translation. The Muslims helped the boy. Let's pause here for a second. Look at the one. Nasara al-muslimuna al-walada. Okay. Do you see the verb nasara? We're on number three now. Number three. You see the verb nasara. If I want to find the doer, what sequence do I look in? What sequence I use? Eli. Oh, okay, Eli. Okay. Eli. We use Eli. So nasara al-muslimuna al-walada. Where do I look first? At the end. Do I see something at the end? No. After the end, where do I look? Left. What am I looking for? The fa'il in raf'un. Do you see it there? Muslimuna. Muslimuna. What do I do now? Stop. If I had to carry on, what's going to happen then? Then I just not say the fa'il is also the huwa inside, and it'll be confusing. Do you with me? The fa'il can only be one space. Do you with me? The fa'il can, there's no he inside here. It's not he, the Muslims. That makes no sense, because he's one person, Muslims are many. So the fa'il can only be in one spot. It's either left, it's either at the end, or left, or inside. Does that make sense to you? There's never two fa'ils. That's why some students ask, why is it nasara and not nasaru? So students sometimes ask me, why is it nasaru? Because nasaru means they helped. So why is it nasaru al-muslimuna al-walada? But if I had nasaru al-muslimuna al-walada, what would the problem be? I'll have a file at the end and a file on the left, and it can only be in one spot. You with me? So that's why I just to clarify, you always look end, left, inside. If there was no muslimuna there, then I can say the file is huwa inside, because I didn't find it on the left. Okay. I think let's leave these are too easy, man. Not too easy. Okay, let's do this one. These are the better ones. First one. Let's read the first one together. Nasara al-muslimu. Oh, you see, this is the old slide, eh? It used to be Ali before. Attached left in, but I changed that to Eli. Just ignore that. Ali isn't here anymore now. Eli is here now. Okay, so that's the old one. Anyway, so it's all going to say the wrong thing now. Okay, anyway. It's a wrong presentation, but it's fine, inshallah. First one. Nasara al-Muslimu al-Walada. Translation. Not the Muslims, the Muslim helped the boy. Where's the doer? In, left or in? In, left or in? Left there. Okay, ignore the touch, it's left. Next one, read the next one together. Nasaru al-walada. Translation. They helped the boy. Where's the fa'il? The end. Yeah, that attached there also is wrong. That attached should be left also. It's a temaka, this whole thing, you know. But we improve with age. So this is an old presentation. Okay, so it's going to be on. Now I think I must leave this presentation. So wait, this whole thing is temaka, yo. What's happening here? No wonder the students all dropped out. Okay, let's leave the slides. Okay, let's go to the answers. Go to your homework. Let's go to your homework rather. Yeah. It's not only the teachers, the students who are last minute, also the teachers also. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So this is actually exciting now. I don't know if you feel excited about this, but I feel excited because now you're actually translating Quran. All of these are portions of Quranic verses, and every week when you add something new, you're going to find bigger portions, until it becomes the whole thing, inshallah. Okay, so now you're into portions of the Quran. The first one goes, قَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ قَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ. What does قَتَلَ mean? Killed. So who killed who? Dawood killed Jalut. That's David and Goliath. Dawood killed Jalut. So the fa'il there is going to be Dawood. Let's read number 2 together. خَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ. Let's read the end as well. Samawati. Let's read that one again. خَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ. What does khalaqa mean? Created. Who created? Allah created. What did Allah create? As-samawat, the heavens. Allah created the heavens. So khalaqa is the verb. Where is the fa'il? Okay, so now there's an etiquette. There's an etiquette that we follow when it comes to the name Allah. So we don't generally say Allah is the fa'il or Allah is the maf'ulun bihi, because it just sounds inappropriate. So what you say in Arabic, you can say the English one is fine. In Arabic I will normally say lafzul jalala Allah fa'il. So what did I just say in Arabic? I said lafzul jalala. What does lafz mean? Lafz means the word. What's jalala mean? From jalil, means the magnificent. So lafzul jalala means the magnificent word. The magnificent word. Which magnificent word? Allah. So what I'm saying in Arabic, I'm saying not Allah is the fa'il, I'm saying that word Allah is the fa'il. Can you hear the difference? Because not appropriate to say Allah is the maf'ul, Allah is the fa'il. You know, it sounds odd. So I say the word Allah is the fa'il. So to make it easy for you, when you do it, you just say the word Allah is the fa'il. You with me? You don't say Allah is the fa'il, because it's not appropriate to say that. Okay, so if I ask you khalaqa, where is the fa'il? You'll say the word Allah is the fa'il, because I'm pointing to the word. I'm not saying the being Allah is, no, because it becomes inappropriate, especially as maf'ulun bihi, because the maf'ul being done upon. So it's like it's a strange thing to say Allah is the one that's something is done to him. You understand what I mean? It gets awkward. So we just say the word Allah is the fa'il. In Arabic I will say lafzul jalala. Lafzul jalala. If you hear me say I just mean that word Allah. So that word Allah there is the fa'il, and as-samawat is what? Is what? Allah created, right? What did Allah create? The heavens. So what's the as-samawat? Maf'ulun bihi. What hal is as-samawat in? What is that ati look familiar? Look familiar? Like muslimatu, muslimati. Do you remember? So what hal is the maf'ulun bihi? It's nasbun. Because you only get as-samawatu in the first column, raf'un column, as-samawati, nasbun column, as-samawati, jarrun column. Sometimes it's difficult to speak English Arabic. You say the Nasbun Qalam. But that's just Kitimaka sometimes. So, where was I now? You don't get as-samawata. You don't get as-samawata. You only get as-samawatu, as-samawati, as-samawati. The maf'ulun bi is always in nasb. So as-samawati is in nasbun. Let's read the next one quickly all together. Daraballahu mathalan. Daraballahu mathalan. What does daraba mean? Hit. Hit or strike. Struck. Who is the doer for daraba? The word Allah is the fa'il. So who struck? Allah struck. What's mathalan? An example. Allah struck an example. Okay. Obviously some words in English and Arabic are not literal. Like if I say I'm about to hit the road, do I go on my knees and start boxing the road? Do I mean that? What do I mean? I mean I'm in travel now. You with me? So in Arabic also daraba can also mean to travel as well. So daraba can mean to hit something, but like in English, if I'm say hit the road, it can mean to travel. In Arabic also it can mean to travel. Daraba can also mean in Arabic to present an example. To present an example. But behind the meaning of that is that the example is supposed to like strike your heart. Like strike your consciousness. Strike your awareness. You with me? So you can say Allah presented an example or Allah struck an example. But there's nothing to do with hitting. You with me? It's to do with taking an example. I'll make an example of the rain and the earth or something. That's what a mathal is. A mathal is like a metaphor. A metaphor, a little story Allah gives you to explain something. Okay, so that's the meaning. You find often daraba means three things so far. Means hit, means to travel also, and means to also present something. Present something powerful like daraba. Okay, so daraba Allahu mathalan. Let's do number 4 together. Let's read together. Farihal mukhallafuna. All together. Farihal mukhallafuna. What does fariha mean? To become happy, to become overjoyed, to rejoice. Became happy, rejoiced. Who rejoiced? Where's the fa'il? Where's the fa'il? Al-mukhallafuna, that's the fa'il. It's on the left. It's in raf'un. Who became happy? Those who remain behind rejoiced. Those who remain behind became happy. You notice in this example here, there's no maf'ul. You understand? Because it doesn't need a maf'ul. Can I say Ahmad was happy? Can I say that? I can say that, and that's complete meaning. Ahmad was happy, Ahmad was sad, Maryam was... You can, for emotions, you don't have to always have a maf'ul. Next one. Is all together? Khalaqal ardah. Khalaqal ardah. What does khalaqa mean? Created. Now the tricky one. Now where is the doer for created? Let's follow the sequence. Eli, I'll look at the end. Is it there? No. Is it left? No. There must be inside. So what does khalaqa actually mean there? He created. There's a huwa inside there. He created what? The earth. Khalaqal arda. He created the earth. Number 6 altogether. Ba'athallahun nabiyyina. Altogether. Ba'athallahun nabiyyina. What does ba'atha mean? Send. Ba'atha has 2 meanings. One meaning is to send, and ba'atha can also mean to raise something from the dead. To resurrect something. Like ba'ath is when you're all going to be raised from the dead. So ba'atha means to send something or to raise something. So ba'atha here means sent. Who sent? That word Allah is the fa'il. So that word Allah is the fa'il. So Allah sent. Who did Allah send? The prophet or the 2 prophets or the prophets? 1, 2 or many? Allah sent the prophets. Why? Nabiyyun is 1 prophet. Nabiyyun, let's go to the table quickly. Nabiyyun, Nabiyyan. You still with me? The table. Raf nasjar, single, dual, plural. Let's go from the top. Nabi. Nabiyun. Nabiyan. Nabiyin. Now dual. Nabiyani. Nabiyaini. Nabiyaini. Bottom one. Sound plural. Nabiyuna. Nabiyina. Nabiyina. Sound familiar? So like Muslimun. So it's going to be Nasbun there. Nasbun. Maf'ulun bi. Next one. Let's read the next one. Ba'athallahu rasulan. Again. Ba'athallahu rasulan. Ba'atha means what again? Sent. Who sent? Okay, so where's the fa'il? The word Allah is the fa'il. Therefore, Allah sent. Who did Allah send? A messenger. Say now alif lam there and a single. Rasulan. Allah sent a messenger. Next one. Ba'atha rasulan. So ba'atha means sent. Where's the fa'il? I look on the end, nothing there. I look left, there's no word Allah or Rabb or anything there. Nothing on the left, it must be inside. What's inside there? A huwa. A huwa, that is, he sent. He sent a, where am I now? No, he sent a messenger. Number 9. Let's read number 9 together. Let's read number 9 together. خَلَقْنَا الْجِبَالَ. Again. خَلَقْنَا الْجِبَالَ. خَلَقْنَا means what? خَلَقَ means what? Created. What does خَلَقْنَا mean? We created. Can you see the fa'il there? Immediately you should see the fa'il. It's on the verb there. It's on the end there. That na is the fa'il. خَلَقْنَا, that na is the fa'il. We created. What did we create? Al-Jibala, the mountains. In the Quran, you'll find that Allah refers to Himself in the first person. Allah says, I. Like, فَذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ. Remember me, and I will remember you. Allah also refers to Himself as we. We call that we, it's not a plural we call it a royal we. That's the we for might and authority and power. So when Allah says خَلَقْنَا الْجِبَالَ, Allah doesn't mean we, a plural of people, created the mountains. Allah means I, Allah, but Allah refers to Himself in the plural for power and might. So generally Allah wants to emphasize His power and His might. He uses the we. The we. And the third, Allah refers to Himself in the third person. Like for example, Allah says, بَعَثَ اللَّهُ رَسُولًا. Allah is speaking to us. But He doesn't say, I sent a messenger. He said, Allah sent a messenger. So in the Quran, Allah refers to Himself in 3 ways. First person, I. First person, we. Third person, He, Allah, Rabb, whatever the reference is. And each of those have significance, but you do that in your 3rd year, inshallah. Why the differences? Why does it change? It's called iltifat. It's a whole chapter you study, but that you do in your 3rd year, inshallah. So if you're still around, same time, same place, in 3 years, we will see you there and we will do that, inshallah. Next one, number 10, all together. Sami'allahu. What is sami'a? Heard. Who heard? Where's the fa'il? The word Allah. Who heard? Allah heard. Do you ever say Sami'allahu? When do you say it? Do you know what you were saying in Salah? When do you say it in Salah? But I think I'm going to make Salah in your mind quickly. You're making Salah in your mind. So when do you say it? When you come up from Ruku. What do you say when you come from Ruku? Sami Allahu liman hamida. Liman hamidahu, in other words. So when you come from Ruku every time, you're actually saying Sami Allahu. Allah has heard liman, the one who hamidahu, who has praised Him. Like Allah hears the one who has praised Him, because you're praising Him all the time. Subhanallah al-Azim, Subhanallah bihamdi. You're praising Him. So when you come up, you say Allah has heard the one that has praised Him. Okay, you must work at the Arabic in Salah also. It means like interesting stuff there. You must check it out. No, it's worthwhile learning. Make dua, inshallah. One day I want to do the Arabic of Salah course, inshallah. I think it will be good to just practice what's from the beginning to the end, what we're saying in Salah. Okay, next one. Sami'na, Sami'na, Fatan. Sami'na means what? Sami'a means heard. So what does Sami'na mean? You know the Sami'a scale? Give me the Sami'a scale quickly. Sami'a. Well, all together. I know you're fasting, but all together, inshallah. Sami'a, Sami'u, Sami'at, Sami'na, Sami'ta, Sami'tum, Sami'ti, Sami'tunna, Sami'tu, Sami'na. Sami'na is what? We heard. Sami'na is we heard. So you can automatically see the fa'il is where? Not hidden. We first look at the end. At end, that na is the fa'il. Sami'na, who heard? Na, we heard. Who did we hear? Fatan. Fatan means a young boy. Fatan means a young boy. We heard a young boy. Last one. Hasiban nasu. Hasiba means what? Thought. Who thought? An-nasu. Okay, mankind is fine. Or can you say the people thought? The people thought. Okay. So I did your homework because it was worthwhile going through that to practice. Okay. If you check out the screen quickly, check out the screen, and then with your partner, the people around you, just do me a favor, translate that and find the doer. Two things you must do. Translate that in your groups quickly, translate it and find the doer. What's wrong?
We need one to change the display settings in Windows to show on desktop to duplicate the displays.
What's it quickly?
I need to check yes or no. I'll just change it and then I'll check if it's showing right.
When you have the answers, you can tell your tutor, inshallah. Tell your tutor what the answer is. Okay, sort it out. 2 minutes, okay, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Check with you, David, if you've got the answer right. Next week, inshallah. Okay, let's go through it, inshallah. Let's go through it. Number 1. Before number 1, you get number 0. Number 0 is, do you know your scale? Yansuru. Let's go through your scale quickly. Yansuru. Yansuru. Yansurna. Tansuru. Yansurna. Tansuru. Tansuruna. Tansurina. Tansurna. Ansuru. Nansuru. You know your scale, eh? Getting there. Let's actually do something new, is we actually pause sarf. Normally we run sarf and Nahw together. But we pause sarf so you can focus on your Nahw for now, and later we'll pick up sarf. Pick up sarf. I know some of you may be stressing about Maulana Zakariya's period because lots of Arabic, and it's also speaking Arabic. But the idea of Maulana Zakariya's period is just for you almost just to like float in the... like you just float in the Arabic. Like you have armbands, it's okay, you won't drown. I mean, you have armbands, but you maybe swallow a bit of water and you may be a bit cold and so on. But you must float in the Arabic. You can't like have a lesson on how to swim, stroke here, breathe underarm, 1, 2, 3. You can sit the whole day in the class, you'll never learn. You must get in the pool and start swimming. So I don't do at all, I know, especially the aunties, you mustn't stress about it. Don't worry about it, don't stress about it. You must just enjoy the swim. Swim in the Arabic. So there's 2 things in Maulana Zakariya's period. Number 1 is the reader. You must be doing reader every week. Sitting, preparing, trying to read it, and especially trying to read the Arabic and translate it without any English on the page. Because at the back I only have Arabic for you to practice. I don't even show that. There's page 1 at the beginning of the reader, then you go to the end of the reader, there's again page 1. Why? Because that's for you to practice reading the Arabic and translating without the English. So that's you also swimming. And then the conversational is just to start getting you to get some phrases. Hada baytun, hada babun. So you must also start using it at home also. Cape Townians like Arabic, man. We just put Arabic everywhere. Maak toe die babun. That's how you must talk. That's how you must talk. Bring gou die kitabun is so. It's a wrong hal, but it's alright. Don't worry about the how, you just talk. So the idea behind the conversational is just use the Arabic. Just get using it just in any broken way, it doesn't matter. Don't be shy, just Bismillah. 2 people don't learn. The one who is shy, the one who is proud. The one who is shy, the one who doesn't want to say anything, I can't, I don't want to, I make a mistake, not going to learn. Because the process of learning is a process of making 1,000 mistakes until you get it right. If you're too scared to make the first mistake, you're going to stay on point 0. You must make mistake. That's how you get competent. Especially in new language, as uncomfortable because you don't know how to say it. Sounds funny. Just use it. That's what I'm saying. Use it with your English, with your Afrikaans. Just use it like you want to. So we're just giving you some basic tools. We want you to start using it at home with each other. Anything. But don't be scared of it. So the 2 things in Maulana Zakariya's period is the reader. Go through that. A lot of Quranic words in there, a lot of Quranic story as well. And number 2, the conversational. That's everyday stuff. Just start using it, inshallah. So we're giving you that program to immerse yourself in the ocean of Arabic. And you can't drown, it's fine. Just come back next week again, you're still alive. Just do whatever you can. So don't feel pressure. I don't know what's going on, it's too much. Just relax. If you know fa'il maf'ul, then you're okay. Okay, you just know fa'il maf'ul, you're okay. Okay. Bismillah. Let's read the first one. Yansurullahu al-muslimina. What does yansuru mean? Nasara means helped. What does yansuru mean? Is helping. So I'm going to apply exactly the same logic as the Maldi. If I see, is yansuru a verb? Yansur is a verb, it's a present tense verb. Fi'l mudari. It's a present tense verb. If I see a verb, what must I look for? What must I look for? I must use ila, but what am I looking for? I'm looking for the fa'il. Who did the verb? Who is helping? So I apply ila, look at the end. Is there anything at the end of yansuru? Is it yansuruna, yansurina? Yansurna. Nothing at the end there. So if I can't find at the end, where must I look next? Left. What do I see on the left there? The word Allah is there. So the word Allah is the fa'il. So who is helping? Allah is helping. Who is Allah helping? Allah is helping the Muslims. Number 2, let's read together. Yansuruna al-muslimina. Yansuruna al-muslimina. What's the meaning of yansuruna? They are yansuruna. They are helping who? They are helping the Muslims. Where's the fa'il there? Again, apply the same sequence. Ila, look at the inna. Yansuru means what? Helped. Helped. Who helped? Apply Eli at the end of help. Do you see anything there? Yansuru at the end? You see anything at the end there? Can you see it? No, it's not there. So, if it's not at the end, where do I look next? Left. What am I looking for? The fa'il raf'un. Is it there? No. If it's not in, not left, where must it be? Inside. What's inside? Huwa. He is he. So who is helping? He is helping the Muslims. Number 3. Let's read together. Ansurul muslimina. What does ansuru mean again now? I am helping. That's a tricky one now, because I'm looking for the fa'il. So where's the fa'il? I'll look at the end first. So we never look at the beginning of the word for the fa'il. We look at the end. Is there anything at the end there? No. Is there anything on the left there? So where's the fa'il? Inside. What's inside there? Ana. Ana is I. There's an ana and I. Suru mean we are helping the Muslims. Nansuru is the verb. Where's the fa'il? On the end? Anything at the end? No. Anything on the left? Must be inside. What's inside there? There's a we inside. Because you know from your scale, ansuru, I am helping, nansuru, we are helping. There's a we inside. What does we in Arabic mean? We in Arabic is nahnu. Nahnu. I'll give you those words now, inshallah, you'll learn them. Okay. So let's go back to number 1. In number 1. Oh, now I'm going okay, one of the Temaka slides again, no? So you must see, but you must look, but you mustn't see. You must see what isn't there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, how this became attached. Ya Allah. What I'm rather going to do, just to make it life easy for everybody, is just... oh yeah, I can't work on this thing now. Let's work on here. Just to make this easier for everybody. Oh, that one is fine. What's it supposed to be here? And this is supposed to be what here? End. Okay. There we go. Okay, so first one. Yansurullahu al-Muslimin. Where's the fa'il? On the left. Yansuruna al-Muslimina. Where's the fa'il? On the end of the word. The end of the word. It's attached to the end there. With next one, Yansurul Muslimina. Where's the fa'il? Inside. There's a huwa, a he, inside. Ansurul Muslimina. Where's the fa'il? Inside. And Ansurul Muslimina? Inside. There's a na, a nahnu, a we, inside. So basic message is very simple. The past tense verb and the present tense verb, same approach. What's the same approach? When I have a verb, I must still find the fa'il. And if I'm looking for the fa'il, what do I apply? Eli, I still look in, left, and inside. One last thing before I give you some group work. One last thing. I don't have a slide for it, but I'll just tell it to you anyway. You know in the past tense verb, right? Nasara. Okay? So Nasara means what? He helped. He helped. Then you have the verb Nasaru. What does Nasaru mean? They helped. Where's the fa'il of Nasaru? The end. What's at the end of Nasaru? There's a waw and a alif. Can you picture in your mind there? Yes. Let's leave nasarat for now. Let's go to nasarna. What's it mean nasarna? They females helped. Where's the fa'il there? There's a nah at the end. Nasarna. Then nasarta means what? You want to help. Where's the fa'il? The ta at the end. Next one, nasartum. Meaning what? You all helped. Where's the fa'il? At the end, nasartum. On your picture in mind, there's nasarta, nasartum, nasarti, nasartunna. Is that at the end, right? Nasartu at the end, right? Nasarna at the end. They're all at the end except for one. Nasarat. So listen carefully. Nasarat has a ta at the end with a sukoon. Can you picture it? Nasara, nasaru, nasarat. It has a ta at the end with a sukoon. So listen carefully. That ta with a sukoon is never the fa'il. That ta with a sukoon is just there to make the verb feminine. Okay. Just process for a second. Everything else at the end is a fa'il. Nasaru, nasarta, nasarti, nasartu, nasarna, nasarna. All the others at the end is the fa'il except for nasarat. That ta with sukoon is not ever the fa'il. It is just there to make the verb feminine. So give an example from your mind. I know some of you are visual learners, but I'll give them mine inshallah. If I say nasarat al-bintu al-walada. Can you picture it? Nasarat al-bintu al-walada. Translate it for me. Al-bint means the girl. The girl helped the boy. Now what do I have? I had nasarat. So when I apply Eli, I don't say that ta with the sukoon is the fa'il. You with me? That's never the fa'il. I look down, the sukoon is not the fa'il. It's not there. I look on the left, I see al-bintu. The bint is the fa'il. One more example. Nasarat al-walada. Nasarat al-walada. Translation is she helped the boy. Let's find the fa'il. Nasarat al-walada. Nasarat, where do I look first? End, Eli. Is there a fa'il at the end? I see a ta with a sukoon there, it's not the fa'il. Walada, nothing there. If it's not in, not left, where must it be? Inside. What's inside? A she is inside. She is inside. Okay. If you got confused, inshallah, I'll show you next time on the screen. But just in case you're just confused about it. Before I give you your work, I want you to open your Nahw textbook quickly. On page number 17. Page number 17. Page number 17. On page number 17, you should see a square there, a block there, with some words there. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna. Can you see that there? Not your workbook, your textbook. Not your workbook, your textbook. Your Arabic grammar textbook, page number 17. Not the workbook with exercises, the other one. Okay. The first word there is huwa. Let's all say the first two together. Huwa. Again. Next word is what? Hum. Let's say those together. Those two together. Huwa, hum. Again. Huwa, hum. What does huwa mean? He. So in a point, do you guys do the pointing in this class? You point. Okay, I'm the point. You can point if you want to. But he, huwa is he, one male. Huwa, him. And then whom I'm going to point the 4 fingers or 5 fingers is they. They, males or mixed group. Okay, so huwa, whom. So huwa means what? He, and whom means what? They. What's next? Hiya and hunna. Say it again. Hiya, hunna. Hiya means what? She, and hunna means what? They, females. Let's say those 4. Let's say it with pointing to help your mind. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna. Again, huwa, hum, hiya, hunna. One more time. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna. Let's say with translation. Huwa, he, whom, they. Hiya, she, hunna, they, females. They, females. Remember, the whom can be males or mixed group. Okay. Next one, we're going to point forward. Anta. Let's say together. Anta, and 4 fingers, 5 fingers. Antum. Again. Anta, antum. Again. Anta, antum. What does anta mean? You one male. Anta means you one male. And antum means what? You group of males or mixed group. Males and females. Antum means you group of males or you mixed group. Okay, say those together again. Anta, antum. Okay, say from the top. Huwa, huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum. One more time. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum. Translation. Huwa, he, whom, they, males. Hiya, she, hunna, they, females. Anta, you one male. Antum, you males mixed group. You, like they say, where they say in Durban, you all. Y'all. Y'all is antum. Okay. That Durban or America? No, both, no? I don't know. I think so. We can check inshallah. Next one, left hand. Anti, antunna. Again. Anti, antunna. Anti isn't your auntie? Auntie means what? You one female. Auntie, you one female. And antunna? You many females. Let's do only the antas together. Anta, antum, anti, antunna. Again. Anta, antum, anti, antunna. Again. Anta, antum, anti, antunna. One more time. Anta, antum, anti, antunna. With translation. Anta, you male, one male. Antum, you all. Anti, you female. Antunna, you all females. Last two. Ana. Even though there's a leaf after the noon, I don't say ana, I just say ana. Okay? Ana. Ana is one, me, I, ana. And then 4 fingers, nahnu, which means we. Say those two. Ana, nahnu. Ana, nahnu. Which means, ana means what? I, nahnu, we. Let's go from the top. Huwa, huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum, anti, antunna, ana, nahnu. Again. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum, anti, antunna, ana, nahnu. If someone walks in here, I think you're doing the Macarena or something. Okay. So those are all pronouns. Your job, homework is to memorize it. Let's translate quickly. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta. Oh yes, yes. It's not hum, it's hum. Huwa, hum. Okay. Let's say the word tawilun is tall. Translate for me. Anta tawilun. Translate English. Anta tawilun. Anta tawilun. You are tall. Huwa tawilun. He is tall. Anti tawilatun. Anti tawilatun. Anti tawilatun. You one female are tall. Hiya tawilatun. She is tall. Hum muslimuna. They are Muslims. Antum muslimuna. Antum muslimuna. You many males or mixed group are Muslims. Ana muslimun. Nahnu muslimuna. We are Muslims. Hiya muslimatun. Hiya muslimatun. She is a Muslim. Hunna muslimatun. They are Muslims. Okay, see how you work it? So you'll do it in conversational, but I'm just giving you all this. That vocab you must memorize, inshallah. We'll do a formal lesson later on. I'm just giving you the vocab, inshallah. Okay. Your homework. Okay. In terms of the class schedule, there's no class now for 3 weeks. Next week is the unveiling. Have you all registered already? The unveiling is you have to book. Even the gentleman here is that the unveiling is a unique program in the sense that it's one of the few all-female programs, and it's also like a really big program. They normally have 3,000 people there. It's so big we have to run it twice because we can't find a venue that's affordable to run it once. We're looking for a 3,000 seater and at a reasonable price. So we can't find that, so we have to run it 2 days. So it's a unique event because it's all female and it's a big event, but also the feeling there, it's a very spiritual event and a very touching event. Many students, even in this class, perhaps decided to study Quran because of the unveiling. Is any of you like that here? Yes. Okay, well, there's a few of you, mashallah, 5, 6 of them. They go to the unveiling and that sort of sparks a change in saying, I'm missing out. These people are doing something that I'm not doing. I must see what it's about. Okay. So the unveiling is for your family, your wives, just your female family. It's only females. It's an important event. In terms of booking, that we have an online booking system. When that booking reaches 1,500, the booking cuts off because there's no more seats left. Okay, so I don't know what the booking number is now. Nasrin, do you know? I think it was 2,000 last time. Last year sold out within 4 days. I think we're on day 2 or 3 now, so I hope there is space still. So what you must do is you must book online. You got the email, you must book online, so like now in break time if you haven't booked it. And then, for those who can afford, the ticket fee is 50 Rand per ticket. The unveiling costs about 150,000 Rand to run. The 150,000 Rand to run all the logistics and all the setup and all the stuff. So we previously it was free because we used to ask the students to contribute, but now we're just having a ticket just to make it easier for everybody. So the ticket price is 50 Rand. You can pay the ticket price at admin here with Nasreen, but you must have your ticket number. Okay, if you have a ticket number on your phone, you can pay it here. If you don't have a ticket number, you can just pay it via EFT. It will send you the details. You can pay it via EFT. So my advice is that if you haven't register your family ASAP with regard to the unveiling. So next week Sunday there's no class because of the unveiling. And in the following 2 Sundays we have our i'tikaf program, but I'm going to speak to you a bit later about i'tikaf, inshallah. But in summary, there's no class for 3 weeks. There's no class for 3 weeks, so we'll see you after Eid, inshallah. We'll see you after Eid, inshallah. So we're actually going to have a special program today here at 11:20 in your Quran period. We're going to have a special class, a special session to just round off our Eid program, and there was some dhikr and dua and so on. And then we will see you after Eid, inshallah. My advice to you is just don't drop out and forget your Arabic student and whatever the case is. Okay, so because you have so much time, I must give you a lot of homework also. You're busy. Okay, your homework is in your Nahw workbook. Your homework is page 26, worksheet 2.7. But it's nice, exciting homework. In fact, no, worksheet 2.7, page 26. What must you do there? Same thing, just translate and put a fa for fa'il and a mim for maf'ulun bihi. Then on page 27 also, worksheet 2.8, these are all fa'il and maf'ul from the Quran. From the Quran, fa'il and maf'ul, jumla fi'liya from the Quran. And page 28 also. Just big fonts. Page 28, complete as well. So all the same, the exercise is all the same. Translate and identify the fa'il and the maf'ul. Let me just give you quickly some of the vocab. Just go to page 26. Yansurullahu al-Muslimin, you know. Nakhluqul jibala, you know. Yadribu rajulan, you know. Yasma'un al-Quran, you know. Number 6, tadhkurina, dhakara means what? Dhikr, dhakara means what? Tadhkurina, remember. Yaktumuna al-haq, katama yaktumu, yaktumuna means to conceal, to cover up, to conceal. Next one, yamkurul munafiqun. What's a munafiq? Hypocrite. And yamkuru means to plot, scheme, plot, plan. Yahshurun al-ghanam, yahshurun, hashra, yahshurun means to gather, and ghanam means sheep. Yajalullahu shamsa siraja means a lamp or a light. Amluku buyutan, buyutan is the plural of, last one is the buyutan is the plural of bait. So buyutan means houses. Okay, let's turn over to page number 27. Sorry? Can't hear? Number 8, yamkuru means to plot or to scheme. And al-munafiqun, munafiq means a hypocrite. Number 10, yaj'al, yaj'al you know is to make. And siraj means a light, a lamp. And number 11, amliku, malaka yamliku, maliki yawmiddin, malaka amliku means to own. To own. And buyut means houses. Next one inshallah. Page 27, yansurullahu al-muslimina, you know. Khalaqna al-jibala, you know. Daraballahu mathalan, you know. Yadribullahu al-amthal. Amthal is a plural of mathal. Al-amthal, number 4, is the plural of mathal. So mathal means an example or a metaphor or a similitude. Al-amthal means the examples. Ma kafara Sulaiman. Kafara means to disbelieve, and ma kafara, ma is for negation. Did not disbelieve. So kafara means disbelieve, and ma means did not. So ma kafara together means did not disbelieve. Ba'athallahu nabiyyin, you know. Ba'athallahu ghuraban. A ghurab is a crow. C-R-O-W, a crow. Next page 28. Ba'athallahu rasulan, you know. Lan yab'athallahu ahadan. Lan means will never. Will never. And ahadan means anyone. Next one, yarfa'u Ibrahimul qawaid. Al-qawaid means the foundations. The foundations. Next one, farihal mukhallafun. You did already. Yafrahul mu'minun. Yafrahu is just the present tense of fariha. And fariha you know from before. Next one, yashrabu al-muqarrabun. Al-muqarrab means the close ones, the near ones, the close ones. And the last one, liyabathallahu rasulan. You should know that as well. So that's for homework. Translate inshallah. The other piece of homework is to memorize what? Those pronouns. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum, anti, antuna, ana, nahnu. To memorize that. I will see you again inshallah at 11 for our some nasiha. Inshallah. We can have a break until 25 to. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Shukran.